I don't think one can enter a room
Oh
with...
my gosh, he does talk a lot.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Holy shit!
You've just been frozen there.
I'm gonna try it again. Wait, what? What?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you
What?
or person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at
Okay.
any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere.
Stop it!
Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
You told me to not trust recorded messages. What? New content?
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
New content! But... It's new content! Okay. Oh, that's not what I thought was gonna happen. I don't know why I thought it was gonna just take me right next to it.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Had no idea.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the
That's
game
what
for
I asked.
consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new
this.
content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
So thrilling.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Am I staying?
Is it broken?
Yeah, I
What's going on here? Should we...
Kaya, the game's
Should we be
broken.
moving somewhere or... oh, there we go.
Oh.
All right, finally,
Oh.
at long last,
Okay,
it's
Kaya, it's
on to
fine.
the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's
Kaya,
do
your
it.
Ultra Deluxe is broken? That's really funny.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Okay, for the content! Oh. Okay.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh, now I can jump? Cool. Oh, I can only jump in the circle. Okay, well. That was the content.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Oh, that's what, yeah, this is why there's a jump button. It's, what if I only get 29 jumps left for the rest of the game? And that's it! That's it!
Another elevator. Stanley,
Did
I
it.
have to say, initial
Always leave the
impressions
money
of this
more.
game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more.
Is there gonna be two jump circles?
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see.
I'm a little sad there's
I'm
not
ready for
two
whatever
jump
it is.
circles. Thank you for enjoying
That's
the new
it?
content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact,
that's
I'm
funny.
looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore."
No,
What
it
quality assurance
doesn't.
department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I
Offended.
intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
accountable.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations.
There's no way it could
If you're
have.
still with me, why don't we just reset the game?
What?
And we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks.
No gimmicks.
Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I don't think I had a choice. What? Oh, what? New area. Okay.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
Does this say coffee nut? What's going on? Where are we going?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
Yes.
Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Uh-huh.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
What?
Just our little secret. Take a look.
What?
I
Wow.
call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my
Wow.
life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how
Don't
wonderful
forget.
Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release?
Oh.
Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched?
Ah.
Back then, video games had integrity.
No, it's not a horror game.
Back then, it all meant something.
It all
Oh,
meant something.
waste.
Wow. Our first kiss, my first car, the release of Stanley Parable in 2013. Someone made this, and I love it. Oh, that's funny. Wow. Smile because it happened. A trip down memory lane. Ooh, $1. Nice. Cool. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Is this actually an achievement? It is impossible to get this achievement. Beta, work in progress. Nominee. Oh, cool. Okay, new video game releasing today. Creator surprisingly down to earth. 50% is off designer hat. No one really knows what kind of game this is. This is just a game where the narrator is sassy AF. Deals tough choices. Oh look, there's something here. Of little Stanley. Ah! Oh, it's so cute! It's sad! You're the pet! Oh! It's so cute. Is this someone's actual pet? And they made a whole game based off their little pet rat or something?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism.
Wow.
10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created.
Every game ever
That's how grand
created.
and all-encompassing the original
game.
Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them.
It was all of them.
It's nothing.
It's
It's
all
no
of the
games at all.
games.
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
Stanley
It's
Parable
just
is
a
not Stanley
husk
Parable.
now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I didn't see another area. There was another area. Oh yeah, he's super. Oh great, there's always two choices. There's a creepy underway and there's this happy area. Okay, now I can't go that way. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, super sassy. Ah. Person of the year. And it's super, super blurry. Okay. Is this the game, guys?
Here's another moving passage, this
Oh
time from
my gosh.
GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a rich and
Jacqueline, how are
stimulating
you?
commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted
Oh,
with in a
jeez.
game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was
Oh,
perfect.
look, it's the blue and
It
red
didn't
doors.
need anything else. It didn't need new content. It
Like
just
jumping.
needed to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Oh, okay, it's gonna let me out.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Oh shit, so
What
I
I
can't go
wouldn't
down
give
there.
to go back, to have it all
Ah.
over again. Wait,
What do you mean,
hang
Switchy?
on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Oh no.
What's this? What's down here?
Oh no, is this bad memories?
Oh no. Oh God, no.
Is it the
Stanley,
bad
it's a collection of
reviews?
reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's
Steam
been
reviews!
collected down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Surely. Not recommended.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable. But the game's already
Offended!
such a densely layered web of
Offended!
profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Look at all these not recommended on Steam reviews. And we had Happy Buns.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
Oh, well,
You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
Well,
oh, goodness.
it's
This is
not
actually quite shocking for me.
terrible.
Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to
Well.
begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks
Dang.
are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure.
Aww.
Like I let these people down.
No,
Perhaps
don't
the
let
Stanley
some
Parable
bad reviews
isn't quite as sterling as I always
get
remembered.
to ya. Oh, look, there's one all the way over here.
What's this one got to say? You
Do,
constantly have
do,
to
do,
stop
do.
doing anything so the narrator
Wow.
can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button.
A
Well,
skip
Oh,
button.
yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto.
What?
I'll do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay.
And here it is. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary
I like
verbal
that time is
flourishes
actually moving
and lengthy
forward.
ruminations on the nature of choice in video. Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the
Oh my
button has been
gosh.
skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Oh,
that
no.
last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45
Oh,
minutes.
shit.
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door
Yeah, like
go?
where
Wasn't
did
there
that
a door
go?
that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room
Oh
with...
my gosh, he does talk a lot.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Holy shit!
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting long. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
It's been a week?
2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here.
What?
Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
You
Would
saying
you
nothing.
think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that
This planet
feel
has
like
died.
what we've already been doing? Me just talking?
That means someone
But it
was
isn't,
taking
Stanley.
care of it.
It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. Hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome.
Yes, I am here again.
I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you
After
ever
a
sat down
year?
in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin
How am
with,
I
there
alive?
is only regret. There is only the...
The clock doesn't work anymore. Oh. Oh. Oh, great. This spell. There's nowhere to go. I think my friend died.
But they
Res-
didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It
What?
was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and
What?
said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires. Every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being.
Oh my gosh.
Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us. It absolutely must
I'm
speak
so
to who we
tempted.
are as people. Because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment,
Nothing is happening. Again. 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 Like, we just end up clicking this.
end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never
You went
the
crazy.
end, is never the 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 end.
I think we broke him.
End is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Do you think
the end is never the end, is never the end, is never
he
the
ever
end,
ends,
is
or-
never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
My
is
guy?
never the end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Is
My
never the
guy,
end,
you're
is
broken.
Never the end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never.
He's gone again? Oh! Oh shit! I mean, how am I supposed to get out of here? How is there, like, wind tunnels? I don't want to get out in this anyways. All right. Okay. There's some sunlight. Okay, but like, we can't jump. We can't parkour ourselves out of here. So, it's the first time I noticed that chair in the corner. We need a jump circle. I really need a jump circle. Oh shit. How long have I been skipped now? How have I not died? Because I'm already dead, that's right. Nope, this place is haunted now. This place is haunted. We're skipping forward. Oh no, our button! Oh shit, we finally have a way out. What? What? This is crazy. I can't go up. Is this an open world game, guys? And I didn't know this? I can't even go up on this. Where do you even go? Where? Oh. I finally beat the tutorial? Oh, come on. I finally beat the tutorial. It's an open world game. I am back in the very beginning. What?